Single file line.
Ready to get after it.
Leaving the All-City Airbnb, we actually are gonna have to get back to this house because there's a whole story behind this. But let's get to the combine first. Before we can go in, we have to wait in this line.
This is what it's all about. This is why I'm here. My heart is...
You here to wait? Here for the line?
Test, test, 1, 2, test, test.
Testing the mics. We are.
That works.
Check, check, Ryan. Pulse, check, check.
Oh, there's Ryan. What's up, Ryan?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you. You too.
Ryan, hey. How's it going, man?
Nice to meet you. I'm Allie.
How you doing, Alex?
Lawrence, set that up. Good to meet you.
You too. Right on.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Let's live this dream.
Right here. Well, we are thrilled to have the general manager of the Chicago Bears, Ryan Poles, join us here on CHGO for the first time.
Yes! Good to have you.
Our viewers are very excited too. So I know we got to talk to you a couple hours ago as well in the press conference setting.
Yep.
I just want to ask this very important question. What's the most ridiculous mock draft you've seen so far already? Because we get these every day, and there's like trades where they trade back like 10 different times, and you have 25 picks in the draft, which sounds kind of cool actually.
Yeah, sounds cool. I don't know if that would ever happen, but yeah, I try not to look at the mocks. I try to keep a real clear mind of what we're trying to do, but I've seen some crazy stuff out there. Just brick by brick and get this thing where it needs to be.
Awesome. Yep. Ryan, thanks so much for joining us
Appreciate
today.
you.
We
Appreciate
it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Right.
Dude, thanks a ton.
Absolutely.
Good to see you guys. Yeah, good luck with everything.
Thank you. Time, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Brandon, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
No
brother.
problem. Thank you guys. Yep. Appreciate it. Thank you.
That was... Come on. Come on.
So after walking around, seeing the space, I gotta say, this year's combine, way more boring than last year's. This space, all kind of the same, but this curtain was not here. Behind this were bleachers, and then you could watch the players do the bench press over here. That's gone. They also had like the Madden face generator. Just tables and podiums here. Nothing really exciting. All right, time to show you this house. Raggedy Ann historic home site. Apparently, the guy that came up with Raggedy Ann lived like across the street when there was a house there. And then this building was a bakery, and then they have turned the bakery into a historical site for the Raggedy Ann doll. If you got a fear of dolls, get ready. Okay, how did we land on staying in the Raggedy Inn?
I mean, who wouldn't want to stay here? It's the top option in all of Indiana. I guess that's how.
Just had dinner at St. Elmo Steakhouse. Phenomenal. Now we are walking to Prime 47. Gonna have some drinks there. We'll be back at the combine bright and early.
I'm sorry, were you a golf?
Only one seat, and then we can put back.
Guess who owns that bus?
So in these rooms of the convention center, they are like filming all the intros that you will see on the NFL draft for these players. So if you're watching the draft and you're seeing all of them, you know, put the football in the camera and all that stuff, that's where they're shooting them.
Gonna hold on to that for you, and I'll hand it to you in the opposite side.
So yesterday was basically just coaches and GMs talking over here. Today, the players that are here at the Combine are talking. So let's go over here and see who's on the podium.
I think it was pretty well because, you know, coming in as a freshman, like I said, I didn't know everything.
That, you know, very mature. You know, that's
All right, well, we found our friend Stacey Dales here on Radio Row at the Combine. We miss you, Stacey. You just like don't cover the Bears this far.
Well, I you know, if they start winning, maybe that'll shift a little bit. But yeah, I had like 2 or 3 home games last year, so I would like to stay home a little bit more versus being on the road so much. And you know, we'll see how the roster shifts.
Is Justin Fields going to be the best quarterback in the NFC North next year? Am I getting ahead of myself?
You're asking me. Well, like if he can read the defense like Eberflus talks about, right? Because I asked him that yesterday, or somebody did, and you know, we'll see the progression.
You guys were hanging out here, waiting for Jalen Carter, thinking one of the biggest interviews of the week that we had to have covered was going to happen, and the clock's ticking, and he's not here, and he's missing, and then all of a sudden, a story comes out of Atlanta. Yeah, there's an arrest warrant out for him.
And that actually wraps up the Combine coverage for DNVR. No first round picks. Everyone talked yesterday, so we're out of here. CHGO and PHNX are still staying here. If you just want more football stuff, go watch them all week. But for now, we're headed home.